But though, y'all, this your boy King Ed the Great coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And I want to talk about Nas. First of all, happy 47th birthday to him. One of my favorite MCs. It's 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 vital to pretty much give our legends their flowers while they're here, because 2020 has been a crazy year for a lot of our icons passing away. So we have to pretty much take the time to appreciate life, to appreciate their presence while they're here, and as well their contributions. And I wanted to talk about this album here, the N album, the story behind this album. And this was the time where Nas had Def Jam quaking in their boots, because this was probably Nas's most militant album. It was so crazy, and it had Def Jam so scared that they had to take 3 or 4 songs off of it. So Nas took that, which was Cops Keep Firing, Be a Nigger, the association with Stickman, and he had to put that on the nigger tape. So he had to put that on there, which was hosted by DJ Green Lantern to promote the album. And I knew when he linked up with Stickman from Dead Prez that this was going to be a fire album. A big shout out to Stickman, because he propped our show a while back. But going into this album here, Nas was going in, man. Sly Fox, where he was going at Fox News. I found it ironic that he did the president joint for Barack Obama, that Jay-Z came behind him and jumped on My President is Black remix. That go to show you right there that Jay-Z stay following Nas. But that's another topic. That album was special, man, because it was a reflection of the times, which is crazy because nothing much has really changed. And I remember when he came out with songs like I'm a nigger, you's a nigger, would you like to be a nigger too? That didn't make the album. But the concepts that he did, like fried chicken, and he compared that to an unhealthy relationship to a woman. Nas is a genius when it comes to that pen. And another song he had up there, I think it was called Project Roach, where he compares the power of a roach survival to a black man survival in America. Nobody's really messing with Esco's pen like that, man. One of my other favorites on that album was Hero, what he had with Carrie Hilson. And let me tell you how deep that is. How the powers that be has such a cluck hole within the culture. They literally omitted Doug Morris's name from that song. Even on the explicit version, his name is omitted of it. That's crazy to me. But I remember the whole backlash. Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson was mad about that album. But Nas had a meaning behind it. That's why I was thinking when I first heard this album that Nas was going to get real deep into the root of the N album. The concept of the word nigga. He had a method to his madness. That's why I could see a lot of people were not really trying to come at him, because with Nas comes science. There was a science behind that album. Queens Get the Money was possibly one of the best openers I ever heard. He paid homage to Rakim on there. Check 50 Cent, because 50 kept on running his mouth. I mean, that album was something special. And he had the joint America up there. It was a very militant album. And this was Nas at his sharpest. Because Hip Hop Is Dead was okay, but he came back strong with this one. He came back with the science, and that's where we appreciate from Nas, the science. The breakdown that he has and the concepts that he brings to the table. That what makes him such a special MC. But nevertheless, man, if you ain't check out that album, the Untitled album, you're missing out. This is some of Nas' most overlooked work here. So, happy birthday to him. Be sure to check out the channel, subscribe, hit that like button for me. This is King Eric the Great signing out. Holla at me.